Hi, I'm Brad Avery with BevNet. We're here at Natural Products Expo West 2018 in Anaheim. I'm sitting with Will Smith and Jaden Smith here with Just Water.
Yup.
Yes, with Just Water.
Yup.
So you guys got a lot going on. You've got these new flavors with Just Water.
Infused water.
Right. Tell me about them.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Because I don't want to disrespect you.
Okay.
You know
No.
what I
It's
mean?
fine. It's
'Cause
fine.
This is your thing. You brought me along.
No,
and then I'm jumping in before you start talking. So,
Well, the thing about the waters is that everybody will think that they're flavored waters, but they're infused, and that actually makes a really big difference because the way that we actually get the flavor into the bottle is completely different because we are taking the essence of the fruit and we're distilling it into the water. So we're kind of infusing water into water, if that kind of makes sense. It's through the distillation process that we actually mix and combine the particles from the fruit and the water. So that's how we make it all happen. So it's completely different than any other type of flavored waters that you would see on the market because flavored waters are just kind of like dropped into the water and then shaken up and then, they become flavored waters.
All right, so what we got here? We got apple cinnamon. We've got it's mandarin orange.
yes.
And I can't see the
Lemon,
flavor.
lemon. We have
It's a
tangerine over here,
It's a
apple cinnamon,
tangerine.
and lemon.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's for all your different moods.
Yeah.
So the lemon is really, you wake up, it's a fresh morning.
It's kind of like spa water.
Spa water, yeah.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
start the day, you want to be easy.
You know
And
what
then
I'm
as the
saying?
day wears on, lunch comes around, and you feeling a little tangerine-y, a
Yeah.
little orange in flavor,
Uh-huh.
And then after the sun sets,
Uh-huh.
you chilling that special someone.
Apple cinnamon.
Apple cinnamon.
You
What
know, a
else
little
would you
spice
do?
into your
A little
life.
spice.
100%.
All right, so you guys, you're celebrities. You've got a platform, and you're building a brand. How do you use that to not only put out a product, get out a message, but also convince people that you're not just paid to be here, that you're really doing this from the heart?
Well, this company was started basically 8 years ago. Jaden was 11 years old, and he was studying the environment in school. And at the same time, he had started surfing, and he was learning how to surf, and he saw a plastic bottle floating in the ocean. And he had a really visceral reaction to that. That was completely out of place to see plastic floating in the ocean for him. And through his studies, he learned about the Pacific patches, and he started to get really inspired about the environment and how human beings were damaging our environment. And as a parent, it's always great when you see your child inspired. But at 11 years old, like what's really going, how long is that going to last? But it didn't go away, and he stayed on it, and he started studying and learning more, and he went online, and he found the companies that were doing the work, and he found this Tetra Pak company, and he set up a meeting, and when the people from Tetra Pak heard the story, they were so inspired that an 11-year-old wanted to do something like this. They said, listen, whatever you guys want to do, we want to be a part of that mission. So this is a company that was born out of an 11-year-old's desire to care for the environment.
Yeah, and so what are you doing on the business side beyond getting that message out there? How involved are you in this company in, getting it out there and getting it on the shelves and getting people trying it?
Well, in terms of launching the company, we purposely, as a family, stayed back for for years because we didn't want it to seem like a celebrity brand. That this was a brand that was missionized, and it was born of a child's care. So we wanted to make sure that wasn't something that was overshadowed by a celebrity endorsement. So we launched the company. We started the company with friends and with family. In our first meeting that we pitched the idea to Whole Foods, it was the first place we went. They literally said yes in 7 minutes. So it's an idea that people are truly connecting to. So as a family, we're starting now that the brand is having a following and people are connected to the brand. Now we'll start to step out more and more using the social and celebrity platform in support of the brand. Jaden's been doing the most work. What have you been doing, son, in support of Just Water?
My thing about Just is it's completely a mission-based brand. You know, we really want to push the mission of what's happening in the world, and you know, some of the problems that we're trying to address, we're trying to make people aware of those problems as well, because it all came from, you know, me watching videos and getting educated on these topics. So I like to create videos of me going to schools and talking to youth about these problems that's happening into the world and saying, hey, you know, we have 9.8 billion tons of plastic in the earth since 1935, but we could use it to make something like a table, you know, and this is something that we're doing with the Just brand that can evolve from just a bottle of water. You know, it's like we really just want to reduce plastic, not only with selling a bottle of water, we want to reduce plastic and CO2 emissions everywhere that we can, and we go above and beyond just trying to promote the bottle of water or just trying to get the water on the shelves, as important as that is, because that's a way for, you know, people to get involved with the brand on an everyday basis. But we are constantly trying to push it to the next level. Like this keychain that I'm giving to you, you know, this is a prototype of something that we want to create. Of it's completely made out of recycled plastic, you know, it's completely made out of trash, you know, and not even ours, just trash that is found on the street. So we are constantly working with organizations and trying to educate people about the problems that we're facing, because that's what Just is all about. You know, it's all about the mission of the 11-year-old that saw a real problem, and that problem is only getting more and more apparent in our day-to-day lives as we move forward.
And so part of that mission, recently you've begun donating to Flint, Michigan.
100%.
Their water issues, they are not done. They still don't have clean water. Tell me a bit about getting in on that and providing product for them.
Well, the reason that we want to do that is donating, you know, to the schools, because like we said, the youth is going to be the one that's dealing with all of these problems to come into the future. And it's such a shame what's happening in Flint, like what's happening in so many places of the world, because 3 million people die every year from not having access to clean water. And as Just, we really want to educate people on that and make them aware, because only once we know and accept that to be a fact can we move on and trying to create a solution. So we're going to continue to donate water to the Flint schools until the levels lower and the water gets, you know, drinkable and showerable for people. So we're going to just continue to donate, because as Just, you know, it's not just water as in just simply water. We use just in the term of justice, of trying to do better for the world. So if we see people struggling, we definitely want to do whatever we can to help them and to give back, you know. So we're going to continue to be donating water to the Flint schools.
Great. And, you know, as you continue on, as you guys balance entertainment careers along with this project, you know, how's the rest of the year going as far as what is happening next for Just Water with these new flavors, with all these programs? Where else can you take it?
Yeah, you know, we're just launching the infused waters now, but this is a company. Our family mission statement is improve lives. So it bleeds into our entertainment. It bleeds into the companies that we create. Just will probably remain in the beverage category over the next few years, but I believe that it's certainly an idea and a concept that we'll be expanding.
Well, Will, Jaden, thank you so much for taking the time.
Thank you
to
very
talk
much,
to us.
Brad.